When can you take supplements if you take thyroid medication? Great question. This was in response to a video about selenium supplements, but this applies to all supplements, and it's especially important when you're talking about minerals, magnesium, calcium, selenium, anything like that. You need to make sure you take your thyroid medication completely separate from anything other than water, because that medication is actually a hormone and you want to absorb as much as possible. But especially for those of us with thyroid issues, who have autoimmune issues, our gut integrity and our gut absorption is already compromised. So you really want to make sure you give your body every advantage, and that means on an empty stomach. So I would wait hours between your medication and supplements. So many supplements, especially like minerals, like I said, calcium, all that, if you take your medication in the morning, take those at dinner time. Take those in the evening as far as possible as you can. If people want to take supplements twice a day, what I often will say is if you take your medication in the morning, take those supplements at lunch and dinner time so that, again, they're far away as possible. What some people do is they actually prefer to take their medication in the evening, because this way there's nothing in your stomach. You wait 2 hours between dinner and bedtime and then take that medication, and there's nothing to interfere with absorption. I actually have a pinned video on this. Some people have found it has absolutely boosted their metabolism and they feel so much better just by making that change. And the big reason is probably that there's nothing in their gut to interfere and they're getting more of that active medication. Also because your gut moves a little bit more slowly in the evening and when you're asleep, so that your body has more of a chance to absorb that. So the short answer is, don't take anything else with your thyroid medication. You want to take it separate from all kinds of supplements, and even you want to have as much of a gap as possible between your thyroid medication and anything, including coffee. They have found that even coffee caffeine interferes with the absorption of thyroid meds. Yes, I know most of us don't really have the patience to wait more than, I say, half an hour if we're lucky before that first cup of coffee, between the meds and the coffee. That's why it could be more beneficial to take those meds before bed. Now, this is different. This doesn't apply if you take a liquid thyroid medication, Thyroid, which is the liquid form of the thyroid medication, because that appears to be absorbed more easily, and people can take it with coffee and food and so on. It's only if you have the pill form, like most of us take. You swallow a little white pill. Those fillers and binders, your body has to digest them and break them down, and if there's anything else competing with that, you're not going to get as much hormone. So do not take supplements with any medication, and in fact, try to take your medication as far from even food or anything else as possible.